Hi, this is Jeffrey Tang from JT Dynasty. So when you can see, this is my first video and this is all about how to do DIY. I like to DIY because of the fact that it's easy to do, it's cheap, and there's a lot of things you can do. So this is my suitcase, actually my carry-on suitcase, which I have purchased in 2003, and it has been with me to all over the world. So unfortunately, the roller has been damaged. As you can see, I've removed the right hand side of the roller. In fact, the actual roller is like this. Okay, so the fault lies in the fact that the outer layer of the roller has come off. So what happened is that there's two halves of this that comes off, and even though it still can roll, it is one of the loudest and most uncomfortable, and at any time you feel that this will fail. Now, having Googled a little bit, the first tool that you need is probably the internet. And in the internet, under the Matte edition, you will be able to find how to change a Samsonite wheel. Just happens that the guy has a similar bag as I do. The model on my bag is actually Samsonite Ultralight 5. Now, how to replace this? First of all, as you can see, it actually have an axle on one end and a pin on the other end. Now the axle goes through, and then what you need to know is that this is put in permanently. Okay? So in fact, just to think about it, it is very much like your rollerblade wheels, which today I just went to a rollerblade shop to purchase. When you purchase the rollerblade, it comes with different sizes. When I measure the outer size of the roller bag, it's actually about 70 millimeters. Taking account with the wear and tear, I purchased a wheel which is, it says here, 72 millimeters. Now you can go up to 74 millimeters. 76 millimeters is a bit too much, but 74 or 72 or 70 is just right. So I've opted for this wheel, which is one of the cheapest wheel around, and it's got one of the hardest rubber. So hopefully it will last. Okay, at 72 millimeters. Now, beside the wheel, you also need to buy the bearing. The bearing that you need consists of an axle, which is the black pin. Yeah. Yep, the black pin. Also consists of the bearing. Okay, you need two of them, as well as a spacer which goes in between. Okay. Now, before I go into trouble of doing it by myself, I actually brought this thing to Samsonite Repair Centre and asked for a pricing. They told me it would take 14 days at a price of $40 Singapore dollars per wheel. And they told me, can you go home, fix this back to the suitcase, and then bring it all together to the shop. Now, one thing is, I don't know why they cannot make a repair kit that, that is DIY. Maybe they sell this by the packs. Maybe not every single one of them is compatible. I don't know. Anyway, so I took the liberty of removing this. As you can see, there's 3 screws. Okay, after you open up the suitcase, inside the suitcase there's a lining, and you can remove the 3 screws. They look like this. There's one here, the second, and the third. Okay, so after removing it, you can actually physically remove the entire thing, but I run into a problem with this permanent pinhole. So what's the plan here? The plan is to drill out this pinhole, and as per the matte edition, this pinhole is actually 6 millimeters in diameter. So let's talk about, beside what you need in terms of the equipment, you need tools. So what I have here is some drill bits, as well as a cordless drill. Okay, so within 15 minutes, hopefully less than 15 minutes, I'll be able to fix this and put in the new wheel. Okay, now of course you can pre-assemble the wheel with the spacer much easier. Okay, so all you need to do is press it in, and voila. This is actually an 8 millimeter hole, but because it's got a spacer inside, it causes the hole to be strung into a 6 millimeter hole, which is a 6 millimeter axle, which you can push through. Now the axle comes in standard size. The length of the axle is actually from the top of the pin to the end, is actually on the top of the pin. From the top of the pin to the end is actually 35 millimeters. There's a longer one for a different set of rollerblade, but then this is what you need, 35 millimeter. Okay, so it should fit through like this, and then there's a screw bit at the end, which makes it should be exactly the same length as your roller wheel. So first of all, you need to find a 6 millimeter drill bit. So place it onto your drill. Now on the pin side, what you need to do is drill it out. Hopefully use a 6 millimeter, in that way you don't really need to make the hole bigger. So drill it out. Tough. Let me try to get the drill bit. So, after using a bigger drill bit as well as a smaller drill bit, I managed to get rid of the head of the pin, take the wheels out, and so now it's ended up like this. This should essentially fit. Okay. Perfect, see? Even the hole fits. Beautiful. And then all you need to do is make sure that which side should be the pin. Okay, the pin should go back to the pin. But somehow this pin is slightly smaller, which means that I'll make it bigger. Just like that. Easy. Bigger. Go across to the other side. And should fit. Should fit. To the other side. Or maybe I should go the other way, because the pen is on this side. Makes it easier. Make sure that all the like that. Okay, now you need a hex nut to put it in. Hex nut. Before wanted to show, pretty good, perfect. One end in, the other end in. Screw it in like so. Until it's nice and tight. So, and you should oh well, see, it's all in. Perfect. Perfect, huh? Just need to wear it out a little bit. Perfect. One done. Okay? No, that's it. Bye.